Okay, so here we are. I am rolling with Dante for my first roll today. Dante is a nice young man who's been rolling for our training for about 3 months. And yep, and on a busy mat, you got to kind of watch where you're going, and I try to stay vigilant for my partners. Dante has some wrestling experience, and you'll see that a little later in the video. He's got good balance, some good leg work, and he's trying to play the hand fight game, and he's doing pretty well with that. So you see a lot of good technique that he's working on, which is awesome. So in this gym, we always start one person standing, one person sitting. It's really good, especially with so many folks on the mat. You can't see the left, but there's probably another, you know, four groups to the left of me, to the left of the video here. One thing that's pretty common with my role with Dante is just passing his guard. So something we talk about after that is having that good knee to elbow connection. He's got some glimmering of what to do, but you can tell his inexperience. But gosh, he makes up for it in enthusiasm. He's a pretty athletic guy too. And I can't remember if I'm going for a head and arm here. Oh, I forgot this gentleman here comes and makes a strong appearance in the video and blocks some of it. I don't think he saw the camera when he sat down. That's Professor walking around there. He's making sure folks don't run into each other. It's still, it's good. It's good practice just to stay vigilant. You can see a couple other of the rolls that I'm going to have later on to the right. In the blue shirt standing up over there is Dan. Dan's been rolling now for about 2 months. He's brand new. We had, during some of our off times from work, he and I will roll around a little bit, and I'll show him a few things. So he's picking up very quickly. And I'm not to say that. There we go, straight to the back. Now, I did sit here just for a second working on that rear naked choke before I realized that Dante didn't really know how to defend that. And that's something that we'll talk about too after the roll. But anyways, Dan, he's picking up a lot of work. He's picking up a lot of technique as well. So one thing we worked in class today was leg attacks from sitting. So everybody's kind of hyper focused on that. So it's hard to hit those sometimes if you're, if that's the move of the day. That's good. I like that Dante broke guard there and stood up and then re-attacked. What's a little, something to talk about, something to know is don't go straight back in. Take an angle. Don't go straight into a guard. Take a 45 off of that. Try to defeat one of the legs and pass the guard a little bit. Now he had my legs there. He could have easily thrown me up. I think maybe he was a little timid with that. Didn't want to hurt me or something. But you got to be deliberate with that move. Now another thing too, I continued to do during this match was having good head control. Having good head control is so important. It breaks the posture down. They kind of lose their momentum in whatever they were doing. It's just a really good technique to maintain. And here we go. He sat up. Dante sat up and just lost his balance. So I was able to just kind of ride his balance all the way over to the other side. But he quickly regained it, and I think that's the wrestler in him. Like he has such a good sense of balance for someone who's been training just for 3 months. Yeah, so he almost tried an angle there, but went straight in again. And something I was actually working on just the other day was sweeps from butterfly guards. So I was able to get one hook in there and then just block his other leg and just sweeped him right over. Here I was thinking about doing an armbar with my legs, but I think I decided against it and went with a modified Ezekiel. I'm not trying to throw too many weird things in there, mostly because I'm not very good at all these things. But so here, with what I did, I took his legs and just threw him straight up and just passed the guard quickly. And that's something I've actually been teaching Dan and Walker, which will be somebody else that I have another video with here in a little bit. But that's such a fundamental move that I gotta thank my brown belt Matt back at home. He is the master of that. And here we are at the end of the match. It was a good match. Really enjoyed a roll with Dante. A lot of energy and good fundamentals, especially from his wrestling background. All right, gents. Until next time.